There is someone in your life right now who smiles at you every single day. They ask how you are doing. They say kind things at the right moments. And something deep inside you has always felt wrong about them. You could never explain it. You never had proof. But the feeling never left. Nietzsche knew exactly who that person is. And today, we expose them. Most people are taught from childhood that kindness is virtue, that a warm face means a warm soul. But Nietzsche saw something that the comfortable world did not want to admit. He saw that the most dangerous people are not the ones who hate you openly. They are the ones who need you to believe they love you. Because the mask of niceness is not worn by the innocent. It is worn by those who discovered that power lives inside perception. And once you understand that, you will never be fooled the same way again. The first behavior is excessive agreement. When someone agrees with everything you say, every opinion, every plan, every feeling, stop. A real person has friction. A real person has their own mind. But the fake nice person has learned that disagreement costs them access to you. So they erase their own perspective entirely and become a mirror. Nietzsche called this the slave who pretends to have no will. But every slave has a will. It is just hidden. And the moment you are no longer useful, that hidden will comes forward, and it will not agree with you at all. The second behavior is kindness that always arrives at the right moment. Not randomly, not genuinely, but strategically. The fake nice person gives you warmth precisely when you are vulnerable, when you just failed, when you are unsure of yourself, when you need someone. That is not coincidence. That is calculation. They are building debt in your chest without you knowing. And when the time comes for them to collect, you will feel obligated to repay a kindness that was never really given freely in the first place. The third behavior is their inability to celebrate you without comparing. Watch closely. When something good happens to you, they say congratulations. But then, almost immediately, they redirect. They mention someone else who did the same thing. They remind you of your previous failures. They dilute the moment just enough that you walk away feeling less than you should. Nietzsche understood this perfectly. He called it ressentiment, the deeply buried resentment of those who cannot rise, so they quietly pull others down while smiling the entire time. The fourth behavior is the way they talk about others. A person who is genuinely kind does not spend long conversations dissecting other people's flaws and secrets. But the fake nice person always seems to know something dark about everyone around them. And they share it with you in a whisper, as if they are doing you a favor. Here is the brutal truth. If they speak that way about everyone else to you, they speak that way about you to everyone else. The currency of the gossip is trust, and they are spending yours right now. The fifth behavior is how they react when you set a boundary. A truly kind person respects your no. They may feel disappointed, but they accept it. The fake nice person, however, changes. Not dramatically, not obviously, but you feel it. A coldness behind the smile. A subtle distance. A comment that lands just a little too heavy. Because their kindness was never about you. It was about what you gave them. Access, validation, loyalty, presence. Remove that access and the warmth disappears like morning fog. Nietzsche would say that what they called love was ownership with a gentler name. The sixth behavior is their comfort with your stagnation. Pay close attention here. The fake nice person is always encouraging, but only toward the version of you that needs them. The moment you start growing, truly growing, becoming sharper, stronger, more confident, something shifts. They become nervous. They become critical in ways they disguise as concern. They say things like, "I just worry about you," or, "Are you sure that is a good idea?" They are not afraid for you. They are afraid of a version of you that no longer needs saving. Because they built their identity around being your refuge. Your evolution is their threat. The seventh behavior is their silence at the moments that would cost them something. When you are being treated unfairly in front of them, they go quiet. When someone disrespects you and they could speak up, they find a reason not to. When your name is being damaged in rooms they are present in, they do nothing. But afterward, they will come to you with sympathy. They will hold your hand and say how terrible it all was. Because the fake nice person has mastered the art of being supportive at zero personal cost. Their kindness exists only where it is safe. And Nietzsche's most piercing observation was this: a coward can wear the costume of compassion for an entire lifetime, and most people will never once remove it from them. Here is the final truth that Nietzsche leaves us with, and it is one that demands courage to accept. The fake nice person is not always fully aware of what they are doing. Some of them have convinced themselves completely. They believe they are good. They have told the story of their own kindness so many times that it became real to them. And that makes them more dangerous, not less. Because you cannot reason with a person who has confused their manipulation with love. The answer is not bitterness. The answer is clarity. Learn to watch behavior over time instead of words in the moment. Learn to notice how you feel after every interaction, not during it. Because the fake nice person makes you feel warm in the room and hollow the moment you leave. And your body always knew before your mind could explain it. Nietzsche did not tell you to distrust everyone. He told you to trust yourself enough to see clearly. That is the difference between living with open eyes and living beautifully deceived. The choice was always yours.